Always YouTube. I hope you guys are good. Welcome back to my channel. So yeah, guys, in this video, I'm gonna be reflecting on some of the trades that we took so far this year, and then I'm currently involved in Euro USD trade. Just gonna start off reflecting on it. Then, like, yeah, gents, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Um, it really goes a long way to help the channel to grow, gents, and it also motivates us to keep doing the videos. I lost motivation of doing the videos, and then I remember someone uh, contacted me on Instagram, on YouTube, on WhatsApp. I'm sorry, contacted me on WhatsApp. So that's close, right? So please keep on do. Okay. Just gonna be looking at Euro USD, and I will focus some few pairs for you guys as well. So Euro USD, we took a trade. I think it was. I'm not so sure when was that, but yeah, it was this year. So obviously we were looking at the market structure. If you guys can check, I'm gonna go first on this one first. On this one, as you guys can see, price was pushing to the downside. We have a bigger time frame break of structure, but then I was focusing in this smaller time frame break of structure, which is this one here. I was focusing on this break of structure that we have here. And then obviously I wanted to see price pulling back to this supply here. So we had this hidden supply, as you guys can see, if we have wicks, we have hidden supplies, right? So I knew that this will be our trap, smart money trap, this order block here. People were looking to sell from here to the downside, but then we knew that this was just a trap, and then price will use this as liquidity to liquidate those early buyers and then come for our hidden order block, which is the one up there. So this was one of the most beautiful trades that we took this year, and then the trade was completed, as you guys can see. This was on H4 time frame as well. Price pushed to the downside and then gave us 7.51 R risk to reward. Very, very beautiful trade. I'll take that trade over and over again. Then the management was pretty simple. When price was somewhere around, let me just grab this, moving quite aggressively. When price was somewhere around here, if not mistaken, that's when I moved to break even. And then after that, price started pushing all the way to the downside without me having to manage it again. So this was a beautiful trade. And then what also happened, we knew that okay, price broke the bigger time frame structure. As you guys can see this one here. And then after that, we knew that price will most probably come back for this supply here. We had a very beautiful imbalance that was created up here. So we knew that price will most probably come for this order block that is left up here. So with that in mind, we knew that this. Let me just quickly remove that so that we can have a clear understanding, gents. So we knew that okay, this was just liquidity building up, right? So our liquidity was here, and we knew that okay, price will most probably come for that, feeling that imbalance that was created, and then react of that. Obviously, we wanted to see change of character in a smaller time frame for us to enter this, but then unfortunately, we couldn't enter right away because we didn't have that change of character there. As you guys can see, we broke structure, we changed character here, but price didn't. We expected price to pull back from there, from maybe from after breaking structure here, maybe from here pulling back to that demand before pushing to the downside. But then sometimes price doesn't do that, and then we knew that eventually price will come back for that. So we knew that price created this area of liquidity, and then we knew this is our smart money trap. I know a lot of people were looking to sell from here, but then we know that Euro USD, how the behavior of Euro USD, right? So I wouldn't say it's not right to sell from there, but then knowing the behavior of your pairs is very important. So we know that Euro USD like to trap people, right? So with that in mind, we went to 15 minutes, and then we got that nice hidden supply there. And then we set our limits, stop loss above, and then we're currently running in good profits. I think we currently around 3%, and price was once around almost 4%. But then we're currently in this trade and looking forward to take our maximum profits here. We know that price has a potential to push further all the way till this area here, but then I don't want to be involved in massive pullbacks. I will be looking for more entries after I take my profits. I'll be looking for more entries to the downside. So this is one of the trades that I'm currently managing. And then if you can check, our stop loss is already at break even. We're running a risk-free trade. So if you can just drop down to H2, what I expect from this, I still expect price to drop, but then as you guys can see, price can pull back to to these areas here, we can expect price to pull back to those areas. Let me just at areas again before dropping to the downside. But then I'm not looking to re-enter this trade to the downside because currently managing the first entry, right? So if we get that and then price pushes to the downside like that and take out this low, that's when we're going to be looking for scaling. It's like scaling in opportunities, right? If we get that and price pulls back to, maybe we're going to have an order block there. Depending on that, that's when we're going to enter to the downside. I'm not looking to enter right first trade first, right? So we have this liquidity that's lying here, so we can see price taking out that liquidity, mitigating that supply before pushing to the downside. But I will not enter off that. I will wait for price to take out the low, and then I'll look for the second order block for me to scale into this trade. It's a beautiful trade. After price completes that, I'll be looking for more opportunities again to the downside. That's Euro USD Gens. The other pair that I was looking at is CHF JPY. I think CHF JPY. Let's go to CHF JPY quickly and see. Right, so this is one of the pairs that I'm looking at. So I'm currently looking to buy because obviously I'm looking to buy to sell on this one. Price is almost at my supply, at my demand zone that I'm looking to buy from. So the reason why, let me just quickly show you guys the reasons. Okay, let me just start off by reflecting on the trade that the trade that I took. If you can go to H4 so that you can save time. Reflecting on this trade that I took, obviously I knew that price is in a very clean downtrend. As you guys can see, we broke structure here, price came back for this supply, and then after mitigating the supply, started pushing to the downside. It gave us a nice break of structure again, and then went back to the supply up here. We had nice imbalance that was created by that, so we knew that obviously price was going to come up there. So our entry should have been here, but then obviously I wanted to see price reacting before looking for entries, right? As you guys can see on smaller time frame, we have this area here as our change of character. As you guys can see, after that price came up here, mitigated this order block, and then we had a supply here, and then price after mitigating this order block. Let me just go to H2 so that this can be clear, a little bit clear for you guys, right? Let me just, okay, there we are. Okay, so we had an order block here, somewhere around those areas there. We had this nice order block here, if you can check, yes. Price came for that order block with this wick here, that was with this arrow here. You can check, we mitigated that order block. Price broke structure, and then we had that hidden order block that we knew that price will most probably come back for, which price did. It came back for that. We entered, our stop loss above, and then we're in this beautiful trade, started pushing to the downside. We broke structure again. For those who couldn't enter that, they could have entered somewhere around there, because I think we had a nice order block, and then price came for that, started pushing to the downside. Very, very beautiful trade. I went out of this trade pretty quickly because, as you guys already know, I don't like to be involved in big pullbacks. But then this was a 6R trade. Beautiful. I'll take this over and over again. And then obviously my overall target was supposed to be down here, which was supposed to be 12R, but then unfortunately I didn't want to be involved in those massive pullbacks. But this was the most beautiful trade that we took. If you can check, we also had another opportunity after breaking structure here. As you guys can see, we had this nice supply that we could have used to enter this trade. We have this nice smart money trap here, and then price came for that, reacted, as you guys can see, creating liquidity, as you guys can see that, and then started pushing to the upside. So I know a lot of people again were looking to sell from here, which obviously they were taken out. They were looking to sell here after breaking this structure, but then this was just price creating those smart money traps. So if you are familiar with smart money traps, you wouldn't have a problem with that. So obviously, price acted like it was reacting. If you guys can cheat this little bit of reaction, so I knew that people were involved here. But then price came for that supply, and they started pushing to the downside. So that was gonna be a very nice entry for us again. But then unfortunately, I was not involved. But as you guys can see, we have another break of structure here. Price pushed to the downside, and then obviously on a bigger time frame again, we have a nice break of structure again. So we understand that price will most probably come for this supply before pushing to the downside. So this is what we're looking to push with price to. We know that price can come for this demand before coming for that supply. So that's the reason why we're looking for that buying opportunities. I hope this video will reach you guys before this plays out. I will try my best to do that for you guys. as you guys can see, price was pushing to the downside. We broke structure to the downside. As you guys can see, we had this nice high. Then price couldn't create a new low, as you guys can see that. And then we took out the last high, and then see how price pushed to the upside, showing that smart man was involved with massive candles. We have this massive imbalance that was created. Sooner or later, price was going to come to take out that imbalance. So we have this nice demand that we're looking at. So we'll be looking to buy from that demand all the way to the upside, depending on what we get. Obviously, on smaller time frames, we're going to be looking to buy. I hope you guys will be able to catch this one with us. And then obviously we're going to buy all the way till this area here. But if we enter here, for example, let's do this. We're going to be looking to take our profits around here because there is liquidity. We know that price will most probably get to that to take out that liquidity that was created here, right? Let me pause the video. I have a call, so guys, I'm gonna be looking to, let me check this is a recording still because I don't want to be this is still recording. So this is the area that I'm gonna be looking to take profits at. Because I know that price will most probably come to take out this liquidity that is lying there. So we're looking at something like 9R risk to reward. Beautiful. It's going to be a very nice trade if it plays out. But then our overall target will be up here, right? So this will be our overall target. So yeah, man, I hope you guys will be able to take this trade. Looking at going into today, I hope you guys found a lot of value out of this video. And I don't know, I don't think I have more setups ready for this week. But yeah, I mean, I really, really hope you guys enjoyed the video. I think I also had, if not Euro JPY, something of that sort. I'm not so sure. But yeah. But yeah, gents, other than that, those are the setups that I wanted to show you. So I hope you guys took a lot of value out of that. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, gents. If you're not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. It motivates us to keep doing the valuable videos. If you're not subscribed and you're just watching, we don't get that motivation, understand? So please subscribe. We would like to see the channel growing. And then, yeah, man, if you have any questions regarding whatever, the mentorship or whatever, I will leave my WhatsApp number I'll leave in the description. Then I'll also leave my Instagram, Telegram, and everything, gents. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video. Always, gents.